Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I want to go over how understanding the trend of the overall market and technical analysis, those two things combined, you can make some great scalp trades. Now, the way that I did mine today was I took a scalp of the S&P 500, which is the SPY, and I used options. This is more advanced. This is not for a beginner trader to do. Stick with shares, buying and selling shares. But what you guys can do is watch the video recap and see why I took the trade when I took it and why I sold it when I sold it, and the overall trend of the market and a little technical analysis, nothing difficult, enabled me to be confident in the trade. So let me share my screen with you guys. Before we get into it, if you guys would hit the thumbs up for me, it helps out the channel so much. And for all my subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. Will not let you down. New videos every day. And what we do on this channel is we use technical analysis to make money in the stock market. It might sound complicated, but if you learn the strategy, it's really not at all. And what we were looking at this morning and what's been going on the last 3 days. So you always want to have a little bit of backstory. The last 3 days, the stock market has been very jittery for whatever reason. There's a lot of different fundamental reasons that could be causing it, but we only care about the price action and technical analysis. It's been selling off consistently for the first hour and a half of the day. Knowing that going in helped me come up with my overall thesis and what I wanted to do. It's actually snowing out pretty bad right now. You guys see out there? I don't know if you can tell, but the snow has literally not stopped, and it's been snowing all winter long. Not the most fun, and snow blowing later should be a joy as long as there's hot chocolate afterwards. So other than that, let's talk trading. Let me get into, why can I only stare at this? Let me put this up so I can see the time. So all we did was we bought one contract, one out of the money. If you guys have watched my other videos, the reason why I like to take one out of the money is the premium is less. So, and that's the way that we're going anyway with the trade. So you take one out of the money, which was 389, because we were currently trading in the 388s on the SPY right here. I took the trade, I put the trade on at 1051 and took it off at 1115. So now that we know that at 1051, which was right here on, okay, so sorry, I should have explained this. The reason why I have these two on my screen, on the left is the futures market for the S&P 500. It mimics the S&P 500. The SPY also mimics the S&P 500. The futures is just a little bit, what I've noticed is it's a little bit ahead of what is going on with the overall SPY. For whatever reason, this does a lot of volume throughout the day. I don't know what that has to do with it, but during certain spikes, I've noticed, I like to look at this. And the reason why I went long biased to buy a call contract was after the initial sell-off, okay, the first hour to the exactly 10:30, here's the pivot point right here. We started to make higher highs, right? and higher lows, which is this arrow right here. This is the first higher low than we had back here. This is the first higher high. Okay, I jumped in at that moment, which I circled here on the S&P 500. I had detached my options layout at the time so that I have that in front of me as well. Once I saw that, I put the order through. I had to sit through it for a little bit, but I was confident with my overall strategy and the way the market was going, because at this point we were about to break through VWAP, you know, for one of the first times after the sell-off. All this stuff was setting up nicely for the trade. We got the breakthrough VWAP. We came back down. I went in the red by like maybe $5 at the time. Came back, broke through VWAP again, made once again, a higher low. So at this point, I knew that I was still in the game. What I was thinking right here was if we went down here, I was just going to cut the trade. It was no longer valid at that point and move on to the next thing that we would trade. It didn't do that. 3 bars later, it shot up right into my sell order that I had out. And that's basically what we did. We figured out the overall trend. We started making higher highs, higher lows. Everything looked nice. We were approaching break of VWAP on the SPY. Got in, got out, you know, no big deal. And that was the trade. I went over my stop loss for you. And that was about it. So that was not swing trading, scalping options on the SPY. The only thing is, to be honest, it doesn't move much. So making $25, you know, it wasn't even a half an hour or whatever it was. It's still nice money. It's $50 an hour. I don't know what you make at your job, but this obviously crushes most crappy jobs. Sorry about that. So yeah, you can really, if you can do technical analysis and figure this stuff out, see like right here. Thanks, Rich. My mailman. So right here, look where we came down to on the SPY. To the penny, guys. If you don't think that this is algorithmic trading, and then, you know, these are the things you have to watch. Please just watch charts. You can really make money if you start to know and learn technical analysis. It's quite clear where certain stops are set. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, thumbs up, please. And if you're new, subscribe. I will have new videos every day. I hope you guys also crushed it today. And I will see you back on the next video. Everyone, take care.